Hi, this is Matt from Kodiak Golf, here to show you how to set up a high school team. So I'm assuming you've purchased the team subscription already. Then you would go to Account and then select Team Subscription. And the first time in, it is going to ask you to associate the team to your account. So there are no teams. Click OK to select your school. And now you're at a search to search for the schools. So I'm going to type in a school name, and there's the name in the list. I found them, and you would select. Now you're associated to that school. Now we'll see a list of managers and the team list. If you have, let's say, a boys and a girls coach, you could then add multiple managers to this account. But let's get to the team editor. We'll go ahead and select the team. And now you're in the team editor. And on the left, you'll see a bunch of static information about the team. If there's anything incorrect, please email us at the support@kodiakgolf.app, and we'll get that fixed right away. Now we need to work on the roster. When you come in here the first time, the roster may be blank. It may have the athletes from last year. But let's say we want to add a player. Click Add. And then here you come to the player search screen. And this initially lists all your friends. So your list currently may be empty, but you can then go ahead and search for other players through the whole database. And it found who I was looking for, and then I'll go click the name. Then it comes to a small editor for that player. Since they already have a Kodiak Golf account, I can't change their email and last name and first name, but I can set their year, and I can set if they're a captain or not. Then if we hit back, we'll see the players added to the roster. Let's say we need to add a new player, and they're not in the database. We can't find them. We've done a search, and they don't show up. Well, you can hit the new player button here, and you can then add a player this way. So you would type in their information, first name, last name, and it is suggested to add their email address. If you do, they then immediately get an email from Kodiak Golf with the pending registration link, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, let's say we need to change the order. Well, we just grab the two little dashes over here on the right, and you can just drag and drop and put them in the correct order. Now, on the phone, it's a long press and then drag. Let's say we need to remove a player. Well, we would just click on the player, and then we would hit the X. Additionally, on the web, if you hover over these, it will then give you a description of what they do. Just FYI. So let's hit remove player, and now they've been removed. Now let's talk about this pending registration. So Ellison Johnson here is pending registration. That means she's an athlete on a team, but she does not have a Kodiak Golf account, never logged in. If we click on her, we then see this share icon up at the top right. If you click that, it'll copy a specific link into your clipboard that you can then email, text, share with her any way you want to get her to create a Kodiak Golf account that then hooks the athlete to that Kodiak Golf account. Another way to do this is, let's say Ellison has already got online. She's already got on Kodiak Golf, made an account. And now you have this Ellison in here. There's two Ellisons in the system now. This one's pending registration, and the other one isn't in your roster. Well, you could click this one, and then you can do swap user. So throughout the whole system, we have these more buttons. So if you click that, it'll list more features you can do. And if we do swap user, you would then search for her in the database. It's already done a pre-search with the full name. And if there was a match already, it would show right here. And you would click that button, click them, and then it would swap out that temporary Ellison athlete for the Ellison that is actually in Kodiak Golf. And then you're done. So you can do it either way. You can find these, send out share links, or you can tell your athletes to go ahead and just register, and you can come in later and then do swap user and search for them and do the replace. If you do that, they would then show up in the roster as registered. So you know that this person here has a real account in Kodiak Golf and then can do all the scoring and log in and see the leaderboard and all that stuff like that. Well, thanks for listening. And if you have any questions, be sure to email support@kodiakgolf.net. Thanks a lot.